Woods for Betts. Wrapped up pretty hard though. Dennis Betts, the man you consider the best forward in England.
I think he's the best forward in England, and certainly played well in the Test series last year against the Kangaroos. Great defence here from Cronulla. 4 tackles, and they still haven't got outside their quarter.
Cronulla and Lee over the top. Bury their bombs pretty hard in the turf here at the Sydney Football Stadium. Again, they rack them up, and remember, 6 tackles, so important in 7's football. You must use the ball, and if possible, score from every set of 6. They drive it downfield. Cronulla have it pretty well covered. The Englishmen chase pretty well, though. In fact, they come through Coleman. Midway between the 22, the halfway line. Cronulla's into the ground. Mitch Healy brings it up. Cronulla. Coleman gets pushed out of the way. Eddinghausen. Danny Lee takes the ball up. Englishmen pretty well prepared to tackle at the moment. Dennis Betts wrapping him up now. Cronulla with a bit of space. Davidson up the centre. Back for Cronulla. Out they go now. McGaw lines up. Flicks it back inside for Eddinghausen. Oh, big defence too. Dennis Betts come up and just stopped him dead. Eddinghausen. Cronulla now all with attack. They put it in the air.
And this is the big test, Darryl, as to how well you're going to chase kicks. Not only the ones that you put in play, but the opposition. You've got to have a good work rate to play this game. As Offie straight up the middle.
Mark Offie has just stepped around too. The man they call the best finish of the game. Still going Offie. He's got some pull too. He might go all the way, Mark Offie. They're pointing the way round. What about that? He's gone through one. He's gone 2-3. And he's just scored a try that's gone 75 metres on this ground. Mark Offie. Oh boy. He's got to step this fellow. Well, poor defence then from Cronulla, because honestly he took that ball from a standing start.
And if you're going to play poor defence, this is the wrong man to play against. A missed tackle there, off you straight up the centre. Had support inside. Shaun Edwards ran a good angle. Another missed tackle. Looks like there was some defence coming, the big dummy, and once he's in open territory, you're never going to catch him. That's why he's one of the great try scorers in rugby league history.
Peter, hasn't he improved his game since he came around here for the first time with the Great Britain side? There we go. Wigan 4, Cronulla 0. Kick unsuccessful. But the Englishmen really starting in an explosive manner. Cronulla now for Cronulla. Can Cronulla come back? 7's football's all about getting a try against you and coming back and scoring the next one.
Well, that's right. They have to maintain good possession here. I think Cronulla's going to be the man that can create some things around the dummy half area. And, of course, Les Davidson, who can pop away a pass under pressure. As Eddinghausen kicks through, taken out in play. Will Harrigan fall? Harrigan has given a penalty to the Cronulla side.
Yeah, taken well out there. Eddinghausen put the chip through and was interfered with as he came through, chasing the ball. So Cronulla now, just 10 metres out. Eddinghausen will come back with the ball, plays it now. Out it goes to Davidson. Davidson powers up, unloads to Cronulla. Cronulla now. McGaw with a step, comes back to Eddinghausen. A big, long floater outside. Chase down. Coleman, he gets it out. Yes, sir. McGaw goes in for Cronulla. We talked about 7's football. They've got to hit back, and that's what the Sharks have done. McGaw with a beauty.
Perfect example of maintaining possession. They had another set of 6. Eddinghausen saw that he had a couple of unmarked men out wide. Coleman picked up McGaw. He's gone in the corner. Conversion to come, a chance to go to the lead for the Cronulla side.
Well, great game here. The Englishmen taking on Cronulla. Kick is there too, so Cronulla now hit the front. 6 points to 4. The Sharks lead Wigan. Huge crowd here tonight enjoying this. Cronulla 6, Wigan 4. Back they come through Miles. Miles with a half stumble now. Gets taken midway between the half and the quarter. Andy Gregory on the field this time round. This little fella, what a competitor he is.
Yes, he's come on taking the place of Shaun Edwards, and what a player to come on and create some things for you in Andy Gregory.
Running plenty of angles. Dean Bell slammed down here on the Sydney football turf. Danny Lee, Les Davidson, it's a big one, and he's hurt.
Yeah, copped an accidental knee there. Unfortunate. Les Davidson picked the player up, Dean Bell, and it was very unfortunate to land on one of the defender's knees. He'll be okay. He'll get up and play. One of the tough defenders of the game.
What a great competitor he's been from New Zealand, over in England now. Now they start to step. What can they do? They get it out wide. Coming back inside. Slam down again. Miles, can he unload? Bad mistake. Cronulla in possession, though. You can't afford to do that inside the 22.
No, and good play from Mark McGaw. Was able to get his hand in between the passer and the intended receiver. linesman has come in to report an incident. Looks as though it will be against Wigan side.
Bill Harrigan having a chat. Andy Gregory.
The Wigan coach, John Manley, certainly taking advantage of the interchange rule, running his players on and off at will. Certainly after a long plane trip out, they'll be looking for a bit of a break and Manley using all his replacements pretty wisely.
As we said, the humidity here to overcast conditions, but very, very humid at the Sydney Football Stadium.
And a magnificent kick there from Andrew Eddinghausen. The ball, I don't think it went out where he intended to be, but it's gone out nearly down on the Wigan quarter, and great position now for the Cronulla Sharks.
Back they come through Davison. He's getting involved, the big fella. Wants to run. Gregory comes in pretty hard too. Sean Edwards there to assist. Cronulla, dummy half. Looking for Eddinghausen. Goes the other way. Out to Mitch Healy. Healy brought down. 12, 13 metres out. They are the Sharks. Can they go in again off this 6? Eddinghausen lines them up. Eddinghausen, they drag him down. Last minute. Glenn. And that was David Myers affecting that tackle. Back they come through Lee. McGaw. Up on one leg. Still going McGaw. The big fella starts to step. Up they come the Englishman pretty high. Trying to wrap him up. Up on his feet pretty quickly. Eddinghausen now. Can't do much from there. Gets it back to McGaw. Tries to get one away and he can't.
Last tackle, Cronulla out of dummy half. The wide ball to Eddinghausen. Oh, they had numbers out here, but the pass went behind the play. They'll still score. And then Coleman.
Goes in for Cronulla, just keeping it alive, keeping the ball moving along the line. Good football from the Sharks tonight so far.
Yes, good ball movement. Eddinghausen once again involved. The pass wasn't a good one, but Mitch Healy cleaned up particularly well. Only one play to beat, and he set up Glenn Coleman for an easy run to the line.
Peter, Cronulla looked better side with the ball. Watch this again now as the ball comes out. Now, there was a fumble. It could have been the big mistake. But no, Coleman just followed through all the way, unopposed to the line. They looked the better side with the ball. Here's the kick from Eddinghausen. And no, sir. The Englishmen seem to be rattled when they get inside their own 22. Well, 10-4. Cronulla over Wigan. Back shortly. Plenty of action. This at 7. The Englishmen restart. Drive the ball very, very deep this time. Taken by Coleman. He brings it up. Scored the last try for Cronulla. Davidson gets it out for Lee.
Cronulla have shown all the other sides how to play this game at 7's. In the first half, they held possession 3 times, but held it for 6 tackles each of those occasions. Went in 10-4 at half-time. And making good ground again early in this second half.
Cronulla 10, Wigan 4. Wrigley now plays it back to Davidson. They get it out through Mitch Healy. Then Danny Lee. Eddinghausen now. Flicks one out for Coleman. Coleman puts the pedal down to the floor and gets some pace going. Still going. Eddinghausen beside him. Oh, just couldn't get it away. Eddinghausen tried to line himself up. Cronulla nice and deep inside the 22. That danger zone again. Standing there, stepping around. Mitch Healy. Eddinghausen. I'm surprised he's there, actually. Sloppy ball. He got interfered with as he got that ball. We'll see what happens. Bill Harrigan pulls it up.
Bad play the ball. It'll be a change of possession for the Wigan side, and that's a let-off to Wigan. They were looking very vulnerable there, but they need Eddinghausen to be involved. They don't want him out wide. Offier's away once again.
Offier now. Offier this time doesn't get the chance to move too far. Up it comes now to David Myers. Myers sprints down the sideline. Beautiful tackle. Coleman playing a big game here for the Sharks tonight. Came out of nowhere to cover that. Martin Dermott, Offier, unloads out now to Dean Bell. Dean Bell, 3 or 4 metres out. They've got to score here. Wigan must get some points here. 7's football all is about converting your chances into points. Andy Gregory,
they must score out wide. Must score out wide. Dennis Betts steps inside in. Eddinghausen bumps him off. Yeah, just too many numbers out wide. Dennis Betts able to run in the points to take Wigan to within 2 points of the Cronulla side.
Well, they had to do that, Peter, didn't they? I mean, they got there before and nothing ever happened. The ball came through here to Offier. Now, this pass from Greggy, a beauty. Yeah,
good ball. He saw that they had numbers out wide. Sean Edwards decided to offload straight away. Eddinghausen made great ground to get there. Unfortunately, unfortunately for Andrew Eddinghausen, Betts was able to bump him off and improve the position for the conversion kick now.
Breno Boddicker takes the kick and gets the points too. Important points. Very, very important points. Andy Gregory coming off, so the little fella huffing and puffing here at the stadium. 10-all, locked up. The Sharks come back, this time through Diamond. He's on for the Sharks. Back for Cronulla. Wrapped up though, Cronulla can't get the ball away. Good defence from the Englishman that time. They'll have a lot of heart now at 10-all. Shadell for Cronulla. Another replacement on, so Cronulla running some freshmen out now.
Referee's penalised Gene Miles for pushing the player back down as he was trying to get up to play the ball. A bad mistake there. They'd registered a couple of tackles. Now another 6 for Cronulla, well inside the Wigan quarter.
Can't get used to Gino in those colours.
No, he looks different, but he's certainly been involved and he looks very, very fit.
Cronulla, restart. 2 balls on the ground. Harrigan gets rid of that one. Cronulla wearing the colours of Cronulla for the first time. This fellow's been very, very involved. No doubt about that. Les Davidson comes back to Cronulla. Sloppy pass. Shadell can't take it. Picked up by Cronulla and can't get it away from there. Now they make the little break through Healy. Good chip through Healy. Yes, sir! Oh, yes, sir! Did that lovely. Healy, just a little chip and a beautiful bounce. Oh, they're turning their chances into points.
Yeah, smart play from Mitch Hill. He went to the defence, dropped one onto the boot. Afire was the only one to react, but he was too late. If you kick in this game, and especially if you kick short, you really should score. Healy was able to do so in that situation.
Beautiful bounce from Healy here. Watch this. Just takes it lovely. Bang, down you go. And what a great position for the kick.
Conversion was successful. Andrew Eddinghausen puts the Cronulla side 6 points clear. With only 2 minutes to go in this first game, the favourites are in trouble.
16-10. Gene Miles comes back. Oh, some heavy stuff from Diamond over the top. Gino will cop that. Now it comes down to Edwards. Edwards steps. Tries to find the gap. Can't do it. They unload pretty quickly. Bonica this time. Bonica. Still stepping Bonica. Taken down though by Diamond. Made no ground really.
Clark makes a good bust up the middle. Look for support, nobody there. Wigan starting to look a little bit tired, but they have a good opportunity as Offia takes the ball to the line.
Running sideways Offia. He'll straighten it up if he can. There he goes, Offia. Well, Chase Shadell is there. Oh, Eddinghausen. This is vintage stuff from him. Lined him up and just went slam bam over the sideline.
Well, that's what the crowd came out here hoping to see. Andrew Eddinghausen, Martin Offia on the same field. Tremendous speeches in this game, and great defence there from Andrew Eddinghausen has saved a try at a very crucial stage in this game.
Coach John Money, former Parramatta coach, of course, and former coach of Peter Sterling, my co-commentator here at the moment. Now looking after Wigan. Right, this scrum to form. Who is that's not quite sure who that was on the sideline. Shadell now comes out for Cronulla. Just a minute and a half to hang on, the Cronulla Sharks. Wigan in all heaps of trouble here. They need the ball and they need it quickly.
And really now Cronulla have to make sure that they don't throw caution to win. They're in front. They're 6 points clear. Just over a minute to go. They have to work their 6 out. If they haven't made a good bust, they need a good kick right at the end. As Les Davidson makes some great ground up towards the halfway line.
Oh, having a blind to Davidson. Cronulla now, he goes from there too. He makes 4 or 5. That's the halfway line you can see right on that now. Cronulla through Davidson. Comes out to Lee. Big loping run from Lee. Spills the ball though. So now a chance for Wigan. They need to convert this territory into points. Can they do it?
Well, I can't believe that with a minute to go, John Money has taken Martin Offia off. I'd have thought with a minute to go, he'd have been the man they'd be looking to go to with only that short period of time left on the clock.
Myers clears it out. Quickly they take it through Clark. Clark just over the halfway line, 16-10. Cronulla leading Wigan. They're running out of time. Edwards now tries to have Dino on his side. Now he unloads it. Dino goes now. He'll get there too. Just quoted the big fella. Oh, they've come back. Now the all-important kick, Gene Miles. Coach Money looking concerned. Miles scoring his first try at the Sydney Football Stadium in those unfamiliar colours.
Yes, all came from a mistake from Danny Lee, who knocked the ball on. Wigan were able to capitalise. Sean Edwards able to get through. Gene Miles on the outside, and it's now 16 points to 14 with the kick to come. Plenty of pressure on Frano Bonica's conversion attempt.
Gene Miles slams it down. What about this for a pressure kick? Frano Bonica, he's been in a position many times, not quite like this though. There it goes, there's the angle. Oh, sir! Yes, sir! What about that for a kick for Frano Bonica, the former All Black? Well, 16 apiece, the referee's out.
Yes, we'll have a little bit of a break now, and it'll be extra time played. The first scorer in this extra time will win the football game. What a conversion kick there from Bodica. Magnificent. Plenty of pressure. Put it over the black dot.
Okay, here we go. Scrum to restart. Remember, first side that scores here wins this match. The Pom's not too keen to get locked up yet.
And Wigan a decided advantage here with the feed. Bill Harrigan not happy with that, but if they get this ball, they have six chances to win the game, and that is a big advantage for the Wigan side.
Okay, Edwards to feed. There it goes. Gets the ball to Edwards. Now goes for a sprint. It's all on now. Bodica. Bodica dances around, looks the other way now, straightens up. Taken though pretty quickly by Kurt Wrigley.
And Martin Offia back on the field.
Okay, important there. Edwards trying to link up with Bodica. Does so too. Bodica stepping. Too much defence though from Cronulla. Out it goes again. This time they've got a bit of space out wide. Miles gets a great ball out for Martin Dermott. Now Martin Offia. Here he goes down the sideline. Gets there. Oh, maybe brought him out with just seconds to go. Andy Gregory lined it up, but he's been hurt. And Martin Offia's done it. Oh, gee whiz, he's passed.
Well, Martin Offia was the player to put the ball over the line, but it was Gene Miles who set it up. Sean Edwards picked up his wide men. Gene Miles there popped a beautiful little ball off his shoulder to Martin Dermott. To Offia on his outside. Great attempted tackle by Glenn Coleman. Wasn't quick enough, and Martin Offia was able to score in the corner. That's enough to wrap it up for the Wigan side. They've got through by the skin of their teeth.
Oh, final score, Wigan 20 defeating Cronulla 16.